World War II was a showcase of modern warfare, tanks, planes, and atomic bombs. Yet, in the midst of all this, one man stood out: Lieutenant Colonel John Mad Jack Churchill. While others mastered radios and machine guns, Jack sharpened his claymore and insisted a sword was essential for any officer. He believed nothing was more terrifying than a man charging at you with a massive blade. In a world obsessed with technology, Jack was a living anachronism, bringing medieval flair to modern battlefields. He didn't just survive, he thrived, winning fights with sheer confidence and style. A bullet is impersonal, but a sword-wielding giant is unforgettable. While others raced for new weapons, Jack perfected the old ones. He was a legend, not for being the deadliest, but for being the most extraordinary. Sometimes the right attitude is all you need. Mad Jack's arsenal was anything but standard issue. He carried an English longbow, ancient, silent, and deadly. His weapon of choice up close, a full-size Scottish claymore, more symbol than sword, but terrifying nonetheless. And then the bagpipes, his soundtrack for battle, rallying his men and unnerving the enemy. Imagine hearing bagpipes before a charge. It's psychological warfare at its finest. Longbow for distance, sword for close quarters, bagpipes for everything else. This was Jack's holy trinity. While others worried about ammo, Jack worried about keeping his pipes in tune. His approach wasn't about firepower, but about breaking the enemy's spirit with sheer unpredictability. It was eccentric, it was British, and it worked. Sometimes madness is the best strategy. You might think Jack's longbow was just for show, but in 1940, France, he proved otherwise. During an ambush, he stood up, drew his bow, and felled a German NCO, the last recorded longbow kill in British military history. His men opened fire, inspired by their commander's medieval bravado. The Germans were stunned. It was like being attacked by Robin Hood in a war movie. There's no manual for what to do when shot by an arrow in WWII. Sadly, his bow was destroyed soon after, but the point was made. Old tactics could still shock and awe. Jack's methods were unexpected, and that was his greatest weapon. In a world of bullets, he proved a well-aimed arrow could still make history. Sometimes the element of surprise is all you need. Jack's legend only grew from there. In Italy, 1943, Jack faced a heavily defended German post. Instead of a conventional assault, he led a night charge, sword drawn, shouting, "Commando!" The Germans, jolted awake by a sword-wielding madman, panicked. Jack and a corporal bluffed their way through, capturing prisoners as they went. The psychological impact of his audacity broke the enemy's will to fight. By dawn, Jack and his small team had captured 42 Germans and a mortar crew. No shots fired. His logic? A sword doesn't give away your position at night. It was unconventional, but it worked. Jack's thinking wasn't madness. It was genius on a different wavelength. Sometimes confidence is the sharpest weapon. On D-Day, while others stormed Normandy with rifles, Jack played his bagpipes under enemy fire. Later, captured in Yugoslavia, he escaped Sachsenhausen concentration camp, only to be recaptured near the Baltic. Undeterred, he escaped again in Austria, trekking 150 miles across the Alps to safety. He survived on stolen vegetables and sheer determination, finally reaching Allied lines. When told the war was over, Jack was disappointed. He'd found his calling in chaos. "If it wasn't for those damn Yanks, we could have kept the war going another 10 years, he quipped. Jack Churchill was a warrior born in the wrong century, but exactly the right spirit. His story proves that sometimes breaking the rules is the best way to win. Confidence, creativity, and a touch of madness. Jack's true weapons. And if all else fails, bring a sword.